For the past week of Five Nights at Chica's being around, this past 2 weeks, it has been a successful launch. But there has been one person who has wanted their quenches tasted. Someone who wants to see the lore of the food. And because I woke up late today, I thought I'd work on a small video that I wouldn't have to really put much effort into. Because I don't really have to edit much here. But it's something I needed to do here because Embrick E. Coyote wanted me and many others to look at the food of the frickin' kitchen, the lore of the Five Nights at Chica's food. Now I'll do one for Fredbear's once Fredbear's 3 is done because there isn't a lot of that in the Fredbear's series, and also I need to get it done before I show it off. So yeah, I'll show a bit of it off at the end of the video, but yeah. Anyways, so the thing is that the food in Five Nights at Chica's, what is the lore behind it? Well, you can find it in many places. The first place you can find it is inside the party room, where you'll find many species of donuts and a frickin' drinking fountain of sodas, and the Crush soda, which is the orange, and the Coca-Cola. Now the colorful buttons on the fountain pop things, I don't know what they mean. I bought this pack for them, okay? I don't know what they mean. I didn't design them myself. Now that's not the only types of food you can find, because you probably want to know, where can we find more of this? Because these donuts are cool and all, but there's probably bigger things to find. So you can find the menus to hint at these bigger things, where you will see the prices pretty cheap, because this was before 2020. You can find these different assortments of foods and drinks you can all find and eat and drink, and this is what they all are. Now there is a little bit of continuity error. Fazbear shouldn't be a name here, but I borrowed these textures from a FNAF 2 source filmmaker map, which I credited in the credits of the game, and I didn't really put that much thought into the menu, because at the time, this was back in 2020 when this was added into the map. This was before we had a proper kitchen in the Five Nights at Chica's. So yeah, sorry about that. I was speaking about the kitchen though. If you go in there, you can go in there on night 1. You can find this entire place that's air conditioned, and you can see all sorts of species of pastas, cakes, and all that stuff, and pizzas, and there's a stovetop, and there's a fan to keep the place cool, and trays to cool down the food and store it, and rice at the top of the pastas. I added all this, even though none of this is on the menu, except for the pizzas and the french fries and stuff like that. And there's also drinks and stuff in there, and beer, because why not? So, that's what's in the kitchen, of course. The stovetops are like, those types of ones that are kind of like, they don't have an oven on it, but it's there, so that's kind of what's cool about them. So you may be wondering, what is the lore of the pizza here? Well, over time, and it's a sad fate for the beautiful food of Five Nights at Chica's Party World, it rots because they abandoned the location to rot. But they didn't really change the kitchen that much throughout the entire lore of this game, so there's no need to show the other challenge nights except for the withered one. But unfortunately, it was left to rot, and there's bugs and rodents all eating the food. So I guess at least some people are enjoying it. And the bugs, I don't know, they're just there. The cockroaches, and they make a buzzing sound when you go near them, but yeah, they're just there, they're eating it, I guess. And then next time you come back when it's all frozen and it's all broken, the food is even rotted more, and some of it's missing because the bugs ate it. But yeah. Well, at least in the Super Chicas party world, eventually it was all cleaned up. But the point is, that's the sad fate of the food. But at least it came back later. So, what is the other lore I wanted to show you, may ask? The Fredbear's Pastaria Challenge Night. It's still a work in progress. But you can see, this is kind of when I first started really improving the kitchens of the Fredbears and Chicas series. And you can expect more of that in the future, but I kind of had a lot of pasta all over the place, put it on the walls, put it on the frickin' frames and pictures, all that stuff. And I had it in the freezer, and I had an oven place where they have Plush Trap and Spring Freddy. I'm going over this quick because there's frickin' animatronics chasing me throughout the entire footage because it's just not a very good challenge night to be looking at things because yeah, this place also gets frozen over too. So yeah, I'll go more in depth in this when I get to making that Fredbear's food lore video. But yeah, that's the lore here. I'm probably gonna make dinner soon anyways, so I hope this was a cool video for you all. Because I just woke up late. I didn't have plans for anything today, and I want to make a video every day, so yeah, I hope this was enjoyable to you, Embrick E. Coyote, because I hope this is what you need, because, you know, that's what it all looks like. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.